Thursday night baseball from Coors Field in Denver. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Colorado Rockies. Harper and Arenado look to provide some fireworks. Next. Antonio Senzatella will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into the game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Digging in,
Leading
Gene
off tonight for
Segura.
Philadelphia,
He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Gene Segura.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner toward right center. And it gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
For the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Count even now at 1-1. Set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Segura gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here he comes again, 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He'll try again, 1-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first with a sure out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's had a tremendous season on the road. If you look at his on-the-road batting average, he's one of the best players in the league. He's hitting over 400 away from home, and that's the case here, so I expect to see him have another big game.
And now Bryce Harper, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. The 3-1 pitch. And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So first and second with one man gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat. Too high, 1-0. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he misses it. Segura ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
A nice way to start a new series, Hero. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Pops this one up. In there, the base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Stepping into the box, Nick Williams. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 0-1. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
And boy, the Phils just keep right on rolling as this will be extra bases again. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Chris Russell comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Stepping in now, Michael Franco, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. In previous meetings against Chris Russell, he's 1 for 4. As a look, now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Desmond is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Jared Eichhoff.
Into the box, Jared Eichhoff. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And 2, here it comes. And strike 3 there, as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Home half of the first coming up at Coors Field. It's the Phillies 5, the Rockies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Jared Eichhoff gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Hampson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, number 1.
Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Black. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Well, clearly they challenged the guy they should have right there. He's got a missile launcher for an arm, so when he saw him trying to stretch a double, he unleashed one to cut him down, so probably won't be doing that again in this one.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. It's the Phillies 5 and the Rockies nothing. Stepping into the box, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, he's hitless in 6 tries. First pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Kempson comes up with it. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two and 0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Two out with the man at first. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Striding in, JT Realmuto. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, he's gone 2 for 5. Set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Realmuto carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. 2 down, runners at first and second. This is line to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Here's Nolan Arenado, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line, that's a base hit into left field. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Stepping up to the plate, Trevor Story. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2, and it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. He's got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
Here's Mark Reynolds, career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's 1 for 5. Here comes the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
One strike.
One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's set. Here it comes. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 0-1 on its way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Arenado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3. Rockies strand one. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the
Ready
Phillies,
now, Nick Williams. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
now batting, the center fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Odubel Herrera. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, he's gone 3 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Herrera, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Inside and low, 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
1 out, nobody on. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And that misses for ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So digging in now, Michael Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Herrera's off and running. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Count even at 2-2. cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. And they wind up getting the out at first, although the other runner does move up 90 feet to third. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Now to the plate, Jared Eichhoff, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Men on third with 2 down. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Phillies strand 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Drive snagged on a short hop. And quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle. And he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Into the box now, Chris Russell. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The 1-2. Popped up. Hoskins is there for it. 2 down.
Now batting, number 1.
Back to the top of the order now. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Digging in now, David Dahl, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch inside the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
A 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Hampson stands at second with 2 gone. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Grounder down the line at third. Oh, he can't pick it up cleanly.
I'm not sure how it's real or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher, who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Standing in now, Charlie Blackmon. Into right field, that's a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what, and that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D'Lo, there's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
0-1 the count. Visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he misses again, 2-0. Story makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. High in the air out to center field. Herrera on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4. Philadelphia's on top, 5-2. Brian Shaw answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the start. Gene Segura standing in.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
From the stretch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Desmond. 1 away.
Now
and there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Pitch on the way. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Hernandez, the runner at second with 1 away. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The first baseman, Reese.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Pickoff move to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch, fouled away. The next 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Set to deal on 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Hit hard to short. So the first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now that grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, fouled off. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. But try it again. The 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Blackman will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Phillies 7 and the Rockies 2. At the plate, Mark Reynolds. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The first baseman, Mark Reynolds.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Reynolds, a former member of the Washington Nationals, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason.
2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Eichhoff in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at for ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The 1-0. Fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Segura for 1. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Throw over to first. There's a 30, but he's back in safely. Standing in now, Chris Iannetta, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Desmond, base runner at first with 1 out. High and deep to right center. Herrera on the run. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Desmond rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is in there. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first.
Now back, the pitcher.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Shaw. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. A little low. It's 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
2-2. It's laid off and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And it's fouled away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson, runner in scoring position with Cigar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Well, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to finish.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. In now, David Dahl, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Phillies on top, 7-4. Jake McGee, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Rockies. Number 51, Jake McGee.
Next to the plate for the Phillies, Nick Williams. They'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Nick Williams.
delivery to him on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is taken. Ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Now
offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Ready once again, Odubel Herrera. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Ball 2 now. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
2-2 now. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He
third
fell
baseman,
behind
number
2-0 to
7,
start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl, and that retires the side. Phillies down in order. They hold a 7-4 lead. Stepping up now, Charlie Blackmon. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Charlie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Blackman. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Ready for another shot now, Nolan Arenado. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First delivery to him on the way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
The 1-0. Fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
That's a base hit. Blackman is on his way home. He will score as it's now a 2-run game.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we've got a case right now. This team is just feasting on a pitcher. He's given up some runs. It looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Set and the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Got him.
And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Mark Reynolds. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back, no double play.
The batter, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
So striding in, Ian Desmond. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's set, here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here. You got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
On the move is Harper. Arenado is off at first with 2 away. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down. Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond. Two out with the man at first. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Andrew McCutcheon will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the sixth.
Number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Hanson takes it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gene Segura. His individual history against Jake McGee. He's 0 for 5. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Cesar Hernandez is on deck. Phillies shortstop in front of the count, 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Fielded cleanly, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his runs extended. A good pitch there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 7-5.
Your attention, please.
Enters to do the
Now
pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 64, Victor Arano.
Leading off the inning, Chris Iannetta, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but they're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Iannetta behind now, 0-2. next 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jake.
Raimel Tapia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
15, Raimel Tapia.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch.
Now batting,
I'll tell you, he had to
one.
be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Stepping in now, Garrett Hampson. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A 1-0 delivery. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The 1-1. And that one got a piece of him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Into the box now, David Dahl. He swings and grounds it to short. Flip of his glove for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. They're down 7-5. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Mike Dunn is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 38, Mike Dunn.
In now, Bryce Harper. In terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn, he's got 3 base hits in 21 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. From the stretch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
In now, Rhys Hoskins. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. The 1-1 home is a slider taken for a ball. And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and gone. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. 8th home run on the season for him as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. One 0 count. Here it is, and they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Set. Here's the 3-0. That's on the outer edge. 3-1. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Nick Williams will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. In terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Realmuto stands at first with 1 out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Line drive to center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
So coming to the plate, Odubel Herrera. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strike.
No strike.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Phils tack on one
for the
more on this
traditional
solo home run.
7th
Get up and stretch.
stretch.
It's the Phillies 8 and the Rockies 5. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Your
Tommy
attention,
Hunter
please.
gets the call from the
These
pen to
changes
take
for
over on the mound
Philadelphia.
and start the home
Now
7th.
pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 96, Tommy Hunter. Now playing center field and batting 9.
Striding in for the
24,
Rockies, Charlie
Roman
Blackman. He'll match up with the new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. First pitch on its way. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 2-0 on the way is in there for strike 1. The 2-1 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. Williams is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Good
Up next
contact
for
to start
Colorado.
out the inning. Thought he
The
might
third
be on
baseman,
base with some sort of a
Nolan.
hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Nolan Arenado as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams is under it. the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Digging in to try it again, Trevor Story. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped up. Hoskins just to the right of the mound. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
summoned
attention,
from
please.
the bullpen as he'll do
Now
so to
pitching
start
for
the
the
8th.
Rockies, number 71, Wade Davis.
Coming to the plate now,
Leading
Michael
off for the
Franco.
Phillies,
He could really
the
use a
third
knock
baseman,
here. 0 for 3 in the
Michael
game so far.
Franco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
The 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, no one really likes getting caught by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Stepping in, Roman Quinn. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Franco aboard here at first with nobody out. And we'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Davis has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 2-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Here's the first pitch to him. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
First and second here with nobody out. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. And he's safe.
Sometimes one of your best friends in the base right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-0. Low and outside for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Fouled off. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. That's 3-1 now. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. The 3-1 pitch. And it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. And in the past against Wade Davis, he's gone 3 for 6. First offering on its way. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Ready with the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
There's a fastball that misses.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You can bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Bases loaded here, nobody out. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. On the first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
The first baseman, number 17.
Scott Ober takes the mound to try to get out of this mess.
Please.
There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 45. shot. Over.
Will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only one out.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The 0-1 pitch. Slider laid off for a ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Runners are at first and third, one away. Popped him up. Arenado over to his left. Two gone.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's set and the pitch. Righty against righty, as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3-0 to him now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1. There's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work down with 2 men on. He did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Bounce it to the left side. Story scoops it up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Phillies lead this one 10-5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. David Robertson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 30, David Robertson. Now playing left field and batting 7th, number 23.
Now in the box, Mark Reynolds. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far on this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Into the box now, Ian Desmond. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball one. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Sent out to straightaway center field. Quinn is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Digging in, Chris Iannetta. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball that time, but misses out of the zone. Robertson, originally from the state of Alabama. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They've got some work to do. It's 10-5. Riding into the box, Aaron Altair. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance.
Altair.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Michael Franco.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Roman Quinn, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 2 out, nobody on. Two 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 2-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
But the count moves to 2-0. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now. Quinn at second with 2 down. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Desmond has it in his tracks. Trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. They still lead it, though, 10-5. Sir Anthony Dominguez, 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
For the Rockies will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so they'll just need to work on getting aboard. And it's fouled away. fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Nope.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. So 2-2 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Back to the mound and off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Juan Nicasio takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
12, Juan Nicasio.
Garrett Hampson will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And this catches the outside corner, strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, David Dahl, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home is high and outside for a ball. Runner at first here, one man out. Having a hard time corralling the cutter here, and it's 3-0. Here it comes, the 3-0. 3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Quinn moves over, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Charlie Blackman.
Riding in once again, Charlie Blackman. And He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one. One. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. The 2-1 home. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize he's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Last strike now for Colorado. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. In to score is the runner from first.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. His lifetime line against Nicasio is 1 for 5. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And this will be a called strike two. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll just waste one there. 1 and 2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here. A swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over. Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around. It took that great start to another notch in the win column.
10-6, the final score in this game. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jared Eichhoff earns the win, his second. Antonio Senzatella couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac.